Quiet on the set.
Subscribe to Inspirational Talks with Laura Simmons and friends. Today's special guest is R&B singer Nika LaDean
I told
out of DC.
you. And our guest today is Nika LaDean. I'm sorry, guys. But welcome to Inspirational Talks with Laura Simmons and friends. I am Laura Simmons. I have with me today Margaret Green,
Hello. How you doing?
Ramon, Mr. Energy,
What's up? What's up?
and we have Ursula D. Allen. She's on her way. She's en route, but she'll be here shortly.
Hopefully she don't come with them wigs.
I don't.
And we have our special guest in the house, Nika LaDean. Okay, and we'll be talking to her shortly. But before we get to our guest, let's get started, y'all. So, how's everybody's day going so far?
It's good. Weather's real nice, so I
Oh, it's
can't I
beautiful.
can't complain.
Oh yeah, it's
How's it
beautiful
up
today.
there?
It is beautiful,
Wonderful.
beautiful.
We got
Wonderful.
70-degree
Yeah,
weather here.
yeah. It was like probably close to that here too.
Well, that's
It,
good.
it was really nice. It was nice. Yes, nice.
Mhm.
I'm just excited because I'm sick of the snow, but this
Yeah.
is this is Chicago, so we don't know what may happen
Wake up in the
tomorrow.
snow in the morning.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
might be snow
It's all
might be up to our door talking about we be doing a Martin
look. Look, son,
sending somebody on a pizza run.
yeah, you don't want to be moving in the midst of this because you don't know what may happen. You might be thinking it's
That's
all
true.
beautiful.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's cold out there.
Like
Yeah.
freezing.
Yeah. So Margaret, give us your little gold nugget today.
Just a little something with Go Nugget. Just with real estate. I think of the one thing right now we're seeing more and more, and especially in South Carolina area, more and more people are having a hard time finding a place to rent and a place, and in some cases even a place to buy. My nugget for you today is to if at all costs, if you can, if you and you're wanting to buy a home, start saving as much as you possibly can. So when you find that home that you want, you will have a decent amount to put down, so your payment won't be to the point where you're trying to I'm trying to make a mortgage payment that's way above your budget. And because even right now it's better to buy than to rent right now, because the rents are going being is at an astronomical high. And I think more and more people are understanding that they need to think about that before they start renting again, because your landlord can put you out at any given time, whereas
Right.
your mortgage company will work with you.
Yep.
So I can't stress that enough.
All
So
right.
that's my gold nugget for today.
All right. Good information. Yeah, and that is so true. You heard about what is it, Fargo? Wells Fargo rejected nearly half of their black homeowners refinancing application.
Wow, I didn't hear
Yeah.
about that one. But
Yeah.
they had a history of already doing that to black people already for their financing to
Yeah.
buying, because they had got in trouble with them about with African American and Latino borrowers, because they was charging them higher interest rates at one time. They haven't learned their lesson.
No, they
I guess
haven't.
not.
Obviously not. So, Mr. Energy, what you got for us today?
Going tying into what you speaking about today, Ms. Green. It's about black literacy again. Financial literacy, black financial literacy, like I talked about in the episode. I'm gonna keep stressing it over and over and over again, because if no one else is gonna talk about it, I'm gonna keep talking about it. Not only if you buying homes, before you even get to the step of buying a home, stashing your money, because you're gonna go in there if you're a first time homeowner, 3% down, and if you ain't got whatever that 3% or 10%. 15% is usually on the highest that you're going to go, that you're going to put down on a home when you're going to buy a home. So knowing that, understanding that whatever level of home you're trying to purchase, think about that. What is 15% of that? If you want $250,000 home, what's the 15% of that. So you gotta have that stash, because that check is gonna get cut when you get there. And we're not talking about anything else that might be wrong with your home. You might have to fix some things. Come you and I know you can probably speak better on that, on grants and things that they could get as a first time home owner. But first, just get your money right first. Just get your paper right. Then gets you maybe a couple of investments under your belt. Then start looking into getting you a home. So if you're in a situation now, maybe it's cramped, it doesn't feel like you have enough space. Okay, make your goal set to, I need to stash at least this if I want to get the home, and then stash another. You probably want to stash another that same amount, whatever that is, 5,000, 10,000. Stash it again just to see if anything may go wrong. And I know that probably sounds like, wow.
No, that's true. That's real talk.
But you really you want to start. That's goals. That's set goals. Set something small, then go higher. So yeah, that's financial literacy every time. That's all I got for you.
That's good. That's good.
Good
Because it's true. It's very true.
Very good information. So, okay, so y'all know Shanita usually give y'all the celebrity gossip. So today I'm giving y'all the celebrity gossip. So y'all heard about Kimora Lee Simmons, right? And her husband. Okay, so Kimora Lee Simmons' husband, he was already in a bunch of stuff already into embezzlement. He's in the middle of some kind of allegedly, right? And now they're saying that he was not divorced from his previous wife. So basically, he's married to his first wife, and he's married to Kimora Lee.
Wow.
So, yeah, so I know that was a shocker for her. I know that was a shocker for her because, they said that he was sending fake emails to her account, posing as his ex-wife to attempt to convince Simmons that he was divorced.
Wow,
that's bogus. I'm like, man.
But I don't understand why she didn't even take that extra step. I mean, she got money, so why she didn't take that extra step to make sure that was the case? She got to protect her cheddar too. Yeah, because she had a little bit of money too, so that's crazy.
Yeah, especially she got Russell Simmons money.
I know.
I mean, allegedly.
not anymore. I don't know how many kids they got together, but
Okay. Yeah. And look, check this one out. Y'all know who went back in the news again? Kanye West. He got banned from Instagram.
Oh no.
Yes, he got banned from Instagram. He did. All I say is Kim better be careful, because I'm gonna say this. I could see another O.J. Simpson situation happening.
Oh no, you can't do it. No.
Yes, I can.
Okay, so now as an artist, I gotta speak up. No, I can't let you do Chicago Kanye. No. Okay. Now you watching the media from your point of view of, what I'm saying. I'm gonna tell you what the social media is. It is nothing merely but a game. It's the Matrix. You have fun with it, and sometimes we take it too serious. And Kanye is exposing that. He's been
acting crazy now. He's been going after everybody. Because everybody to say something about it.
With Kanye, that's the major media outlets, but no one is actually covering when he's doing these church Sundays every Sunday. He's actually praising the Lord, talking about God, but he knows what he can't. Why isn't that being talked about? They cover that up. He's been came and showed you Jesus walking these things. He was speaking in that manner. So now, only time that you guys want to pay attention, not you, but you other people, the popular culture wants to pay attention, is when he started talking like they crazy. Well, you think he married Kim Kardashian? He showed you with Amber Rose. He did. He met women and got women that were quote unquote the ex. Oh no, you don't want to date. I'm gonna wife him up. I'm gonna turn him to a housewife. He's doing things that he knows that's gonna get attention. That's gonna grab your voice. That's true. But the things that we're not talking about are the things he's doing off the camera and still doing on the camera. What nobody wants to talk about the things he's doing about in the Christian homes or setting up stuff for the community for Chicago. When he goes.
Okay, I get all of that. That's cool. But what I'm saying to you is this. The reason why I said what I said was because I'm saying this is because listen to this. I'm saying this because this man, the guy that she's dating now, went and branded his chest with her name on it.
Oh, you
Really?
talking about Pete?
Yes. The
Oh,
guy,
well,
that Davis
I-
guy, he just branded her name. Now, he
I'm
didn't put a tattoo.
I'm
He
just gonna put
branded
thumbs
his
up because I'm
name.
messing.
That's fool.
I'm just gonna.
Yeah, and she said it on the Ellen DeGeneres show. She said it. She said that he branded her name on his
Yeah,
chest.
I thought you was talking about Kanye. I was like, no,
So
we
that's
can't.
why I'm saying no. That's why I'm saying that the stuff that they're doing is going to cause that man to go crazy.
So you think
Yeah,
Pete is gonna be the one that's
but
gonna
I
be?
think the other thing is the fact that his daughter they're allowing his daughter. I actually understand where he's coming from with that, because certain things with his daughter, he the
Me and Kanye just came from the rope. The record store.
no, you didn't.
Ursula, here go Ursula. Ursula, you got a
Y'all, we
military
don't know
man?
what's gonna
Oh
happen.
Lord.
All
Look,
I
you
gotta
know-
say is just prepare yourself. What?
Oh wow.
We're gonna leave that one there.
Yeah.
Now we
Yeah.
want what they say, because I got all the naysayers. What the naysayers talking about?
No, that's not no. Whatever. But anyway, like I was saying, yeah. So yeah, that's the only reason why I say that about the Kanye West thing, is because of the fact that, like I said, he branded her new boyfriend branded his chest with her name on it. So that's the reason why I said he didn't put a tattoo on there. He got a branding. You do a branding with a hot iron.
Yeah, I'm just about to say that's something that they use to do with animals and stuff. Oh my goodness, he crazy.
He said that he don't want it to be where it could just be taken off his body. That's simple.
So if she,
so you tell me
she want to dump him, he gonna have that on him for the rest of his life.
Yeah, exactly. So okay, and then so I'm gonna and y'all know that they just released Jussie Smollett after being in jail for 6 days out on bail.
They already released him?
Yeah, well he's out on bail right now. So yeah,
Wow.
good for Jussie. Then I wanted to also Mary D. She's a Chicago broadcast TV legend.
Yeah, I saw
who
that.
survived kidnapping. She survived shooting in 1971. She died at the age of 85.
Oh, wow.
And
I was wondering how old she was.
My condolences go out to her family.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So, and then I wanted to tell y'all about this. This is a funny thing to me. This was crazy. I'm not gonna laugh because of the way it's what he said, but they said this man says a snake survived in a sealed jar for a year, bit him when he opened the snake.
He's like,
he was making snake wine in a traditional Chinese liquor prepared by a venom snake.
That snake said,
usually the venom snakes are usually alive when they put them in the jar. Inside the jar of rice, it's called rice wine. And he bit him, so he let the snake marinate in the jar for several months, right? So I'm saying to myself now, when I seen that, and I did not want to laugh, but I'm saying to myself, you deserve that.
I'm like that snake was going like this. Wait until you come up. Wait until you open that jar, bro. Wait until you open that jar. He said, "You wait. You wait. Open that jar. Open it up. Open it up."
I thought that was so crazy. But now, on another note, the reason why he was doing it is because it was for his kid, his son. It was a healing. That's how they heal they sick. It's with the venom wine of a venom snake.
The whole thing. I feel bad even cracking the jokes.
Yeah, I did, but I just had to get that laugh out.
You ain't leave with that. You were supposed to start with that.
I'm like, he going like that snake was like, you wait till you open that jar.
I'm gonna get you.
Look, This ain't that type of show, but I got some dark humor too. But I'm just going.
You gonna go with the flow, okay? And then they said WWE Hall of Famer Scott Hall, trailblazing wrestler known as Razor Ramon, died at 63. You remember him? Razor
Oh, I
Ramon.
remember
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Wow, he was young.
Yeah, 63. But you know what? A lot of times, a lot of those wrestlers, they don't make it to certain ages because
all them
steroids.
steroids.
They tell you that a lot of them wrestlers have came out and they admit it. Like a lot of them, they come and they tell you like they were pumping us up with steroids because they were getting big and jacked up. So that heart, that mess with your heart. That's why a lot of them have cardiac arrest. They go through cardiac arrest because all that pressure on their heart and they lifting weights. And it's a show, you know. So R.P. Razor Ramon.
Yeah.
Wow,
yeah.
that's messed
Prayers
up.
go to his family. Our condolences to them
definitely.
as well.
But he lived 66. That's good for a wrestler.
Yeah, well, 63.
63? Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
He was 63. Yeah, and as I mentioned to you about the Wells Fargo, they rejected nearly half of their Black homeowners refinancing applications. You know, I thought that was bogus though. For when I read that, because I said one of my friends was just recently telling me how they were trying to refinance their home, and they went through Wells Fargo, and Wells Fargo rejected them. Oh, somebody said, "Hola."
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Hello.
And he said, "I remember." He said, "I remember." Oh, y'all, here we go. Here we go.
I told y'all. Lord have mercy.
What's up with you? Hey, Tina Turner. Oh, I'm sorry, Beyonce. Allegedly.
Oh Lord, what is wrong with you?
How y'all doing?
We good. So you got
running
anything
from somebody?
No, baby. We just got off the jet, We was running, but
who, you and Kanye?
yeah, baby. Yeah, that's my guy. That's my guy. What day? What? No, no. Put that rope down. Put it rope down.
Somebody said, "What's love got to do with it?"
What's love got to do with it?
Love got a lot to do with it. Love got a lot to do with it.
Okay, so Ursula, do you have anything for us today? Any gossip? You missed the prayer and you missed our gossip.
And I need the prayer. I need the prayer more than anybody.
Yeah.
I don't have no hot topics, y'all, but I just want to say Kanye heard Laura Bell.
Oh my goodness.
And I'm just telling you, Laura Bell.
Watch my back.
Yeezy didn't like that. So I'm telling you. Don't be saying stuff like that in public.
Okay. So he said, "Watch my back," right?
No, he didn't say that now. He didn't say that. Allegedly. He didn't say that.
Oh, okay.
Who's with the pink fuzz?
Today is
something.
St. Patty's Day, y'all. So I don't know what the pink is for, but
let me tell you something.
Okay, I'm listening.
You told me, yay. I know.
Oh,
yeah, you told me, I know. Gonna hate. This right here, this is expensive.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank you for sharing.
This is expensive. And then look what Ye bought me.
He say Kanye is good. Kim Cray Cray on me.
and he said she pretty. Petty. Okay. Yeah, but let's get to our guest then. Since you got no more to say,
she got the
pretty
crown.
and pink crown.
Kanye brought me this.
Kanye brought that for you. Oh, okay. All right, don't scare our guests away, okay?
I don't know what's so funny.
Oh, you know what I wanted to share with y'all. Y'all remember last week I was telling y'all about someone sending a gift to me?
Yeah.
Okay, so this was the gift they sent me.
Oh, I love that.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
pretty. I love that.
That is so pretty.
What does it say? I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have the eternal light of life.
Life,
That's
yeah.
very nice. That's
Yeah.
very
Really nice.
Yeah. And I wanted to say happy St. Patrick's Day, people. Okay.
Happy,
Well,
happy.
we're no longer ado, guys. I think it's time we bring our guests out. I'm gonna say this her name right.
Nika
Nika La-
LaDean.
LaDean. I'm sorry, Nika LaDean. Nika LaDean. I'm
Let's
gonna
go.
put her face.
Hey.
Let's bring her out. Hello, honey.
She just-
I'm laughing at you butchering my name. but you got it. It's all good. It's all good.
See, I got it. So somebody said, have them next time. I'm about to go live myself.
Have me next time, please.
I sure will, Joe. Joe Jackson. So tell us a little bit about yourself, Nika.
So I'm a singer-songwriter out of DC. I am not originally from DC. I'm from the South. I'm a Southern girl.
What's up?
Whoop, whoop.
I am from Southern Virginia, like North Carolina border. Like, I mean, if I said it and you've ever driven through it, if you sneezed, you missed it. Like,
Hey, shout them out. Shout
Oh, that kind of South.
that's South, like South,
Wow.
SOUF with the F. You gotta say it with the F at the end. So, but yeah, I'm a singer-songwriter, currently based in DC. I released my first single last February. And then I released another single this February, almost a year to the day. So yeah, I have an album coming out. I mean, you guys are welcome to ask me anything. I'm like, I don't know what
what's
to
the
say
name
about
of your
myself.
album?
I'm sorry, say that again.
What's the name of your album?
My album is gonna be called Nika Redeemed. It is really a it's funny. When I first started this album, the album was going to be called something totally different.
And can you get that, Jim? Give it that on Inspirational Talks with Laura Simmons. So we gotta hear what was gonna be the name.
So the name of the album initially was going to be The Perfect Marriage of Polar Opposites, which was and the title came from my first producer. He was like, because I had this issue. I was like, how do I define myself? Like, I was trying to brand, and it's like, how do I define myself? I'm the good girl, but I'm kind of like that yin and yang. I'm the good girl, but I got a little bit of bad in me, because I know I got a little bit of bad in me, but I'm also a bad girl that's got a little bit of good in her. So, how do you describe that? And he said, you're like the perfect marriage of polar opposites. And I went, oh, that's it. So after that concept came about, I just started this healing journey, and I've been on this wilderness experience, and with that going on, it's kind of like, all right, I'm not feeling the name of that anymore. How do I define what I'm feeling? I don't want to define myself. I want to define what I'm going through. And so one of my current producers was like, hey, I've got this, I just thought about this title for your album, and it fits you perfectly. It's a play on your name. And I was like, okay, what is it? And he says, Nika Redeemed, because this is your redemption. You're singing, everything that's going on in this album is your redemption story. And I was like, I like that. So the name of this album is Nika Redeemed.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So you got some hits on there, huh?
I hope so. We'll see.
I did listen to some of your music, and I did enjoy it.
Thank you.
I truly enjoyed it. Yeah. So you said how old was you when you got started in the music industry?
So I just put out my first single last year. Does that mean that I got to tell y'all how old I am?
You don't have to if you don't want to. No, you don't have to.
I don't have a problem with it. I was just telling somebody there, I'm in my last year of my 30s. So
what?
I am.
Wow.
Yeah, and
you don't look it at all.
Not at all.
All right.
That's
Look,
good.
marry me, Ramon. Yes, thank you. But no, I can honestly say I've been writing since I was a teenager.
Mm-hmm.
Even before I was a teenager, I was writing. And then when I was in my early teens, one of my my English teachers in middle school, she advised me. She's like, I used to have a problem with. I've always had a problem with bullying. When I was in middle school, elementary school, I was the kid who was bullied. And so I would always be like, I want to say something, because people would be like, you got to stand up for yourself. And it's like, well, I don't know what to say. How do I say what I want to say? And she just told me, she was like, sometimes when you can't say what you want to say, you write it down. And so I started this habit when I was probably about maybe 13. I would just write everything down. Like if it came to my mind, I would just write it down. And so I was probably writing songs, even then. And I know for sure I was writing poetry even then. But had I put out the things then that I wanted to, it would have gone over a lot of people's heads. And not only that, but I had to live a little bit in order to experience life, to write about the things that I can write about now. And so me coming out as an artist in this era at this age was perfect timing for me. Because had I tried to do this at 25, the subject matter of my music would be so different. I was married at 25.
Oh wow.
I was married at 20.
Oh wow.
So
I thought you were just making 20.
That's what I thought.
Facts.
Yes, I thought the same thing. That's why when you said I'm almost 30, I'm like, what? Are she, is she serious?
I'm almost 40.
Oh,
really?
She said the end of her 30s.
I thought you said you.
I thought she said at the end of her.
No.
Oh, okay.
I just turned 39 last
Big
month.
stepper.
Wow.
Big stepper.
Wow, that is
that's
good.
They said black don't crack.
They
That's
sure
right.
don't.
Unless you
I'm
got
with
a
you.
wig on wrong or something.
Hey, don't talk about no wigs now. Please do not. Please.
Oh, Kanye, I'm sorry. Tell Kanye I'm sorry. I'm sorry about talking
We got issues.
Yeah, tell him I'm sorry about talking about his
She's a
new
top
boo.
shot and she bow.
But any of you guys have any questions for Nika?
I just want to ask her, I'm sorry. I just want to ask you, tell us, how do you write? What's your writing process? What inspires you?
Right.
How do you go about that?
I write about everything that comes to my mind. I write it. Sometimes it can be a conversation that I'm having with someone and a random thing will come up. Like I'll give you an example. I was on the phone with a friend of mine. He's a police officer and he's detailed in California right now. And their station is on an old military base. So he's FaceTiming me, and it's like here it was like 3:00 in the morning, because that's like, I don't know why, that's like my prime time to write. Like I wake up in the middle of the night and I write my dreams. Like whatever I woke up from dreaming about, I'm writing it down, because I'm like, I could use this somewhere. Even if I don't write like the whole thing right now, it could potentially be used for something else later. So I'm FaceTiming with him and he's eating. And he looks up and he's like, I see him look up and he just kind of stares off. And I'm like, what are you looking at? And he goes, the curtain just moved. And I go, oh, okay. Well, I'm thinking it's a draft from the window or something like that. And then he goes, no, the window's not open, but the curtain just moved. And I went, okay. So he goes back to eating and we go back to talking, and we're talking for maybe like another 2 or 3 minutes. And then he looks up again. And this time he grabs his stun gun and he points it at the window. And I'm like, are you in the room by yourself? And he says, yeah. And I'm like, what are you doing? And he says, no, for real, the curtain and the blind just moved. Like, he's trying to explain this to me. So I was like, just laughing. I said, so what are you gonna do? You gonna kill a ghost? And it clicked. That's a whole song. In my mind, I already saw all the lyrics of how to kill a ghost.
You tapped in.
Right. And when I say it could be from anything,
I'm right there with you.
Yeah, and when I say I draw inspiration from like the weirdest places, I work in the justice system, and we had a lady who came in. She said she spoke French. I spent all this time trying to get a French translator. Finally got somebody on the phone, only to find out that they spoke 2 totally different Frenches. Like, she spoke Haitian French and the lady on the phone spoke Parisian French.
Wow.
And they were bickering back and forth because they couldn't understand each other and I couldn't understand them. And the translator is going, I'm so sorry, I do not understand her. You know, and I'm like, okay, so what am I supposed to do now? And in my mind, I was like, yo, it's crazy how we always interested in learning people's love language, but we can speak the love language, but do we really understand the dialect? That's you see how my brain works? Like, it's crazy how I gathered that. And in my mind, I hear a song and everything. Like, so my writing, to me, it doesn't come hard. I know that it's a God-given gift because I hear lyrics in everything. The conversation that was going on while I was in the green room backstage, I heard like 17 songs.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
And there are times where it's like, all right, I got to be able to stop this because I got to focus, you know. But it's
that just goes to show you that you're walking in your purpose.
Absolutely. And even outside of lyrics, I've said this before, I hear music in everything I do. It's raining. I'm in DC. Y'all talking about how nice and sunny and 70 degrees it is. Like, nah, it was raining and 60 here today. That was what we got today. But when I'm driving in the car and the windshield wipers are going, I'm making a song in my head to the rhythm of the windshield wiper.
Yes.
You know, or the flicker of the signal light. You know, that my mind, it's hard for me to break away from that. You know,
what was your favorite song you created in the oddest space?
Right.
What was your favorite? Like, where would you feel like you were at, like that weirdest space, and you just created a song, thought of a song?
I don't know. I've got too many of those.
Top 3.
So my most recent single that was released, I had just gone through a breakup. It wasn't even really a breakup. I just had my heart broken really badly. And I called one of my friends on the phone who actually knew the guy who broke my heart. And I was crying on the phone and I was like, I don't know how to interpret what I'm feeling right now. Like, it was just a broken feeling. And he's like, Nika, you write everything down. Just write this. And I was like, you know what? You're right. I'm going to have to figure out a way to write this. And I wrote, I found, and it's funny how I did it. I found an Isley Brothers instrumental of a song that I made sure it was a song that I had never heard before. It was like just this random instrumental that I found. And I wrote a love letter to the man that I love with this beat. And 3 days later, we had an acoustic version of this song laid out.
Oh, wow.
Because I was trying to, you know, if you listen to the song, the name of the song is E for Alien. and it stands for everything for life. And it is based on a real love letter that I wrote to someone who hurt me.
Wow.
What's funny is that if you hear the song Energy was written for the same person.
Can I say one thing? For all you guys, it's like Energy, the guy that, because I kind of feel like I was probably once that guy that you probably wrote a song like so for all those fellas out there, you just made a millionaire, so just clap your back or something for that, because it was a guy that was with Beyonce before she got with Jay-Z. So
right. That's my thing. It's like I write about everything. If I hate ice cream. You can't make me eat ice cream. I'm probably gonna write a song.
Really?
About
Oh my gosh.
No,
She didn't say, oh my gosh.
My ice cream. I love ice cream.
Yeah, you can't make me eat ice cream. But I just draw inspiration from the weirdest places.
Okay.
Taking the trash out. I might write a breakup song about taking the trash out. Beyonce did it to the left. Everything you own in the box to the left. And she might not have even been going
I liked
through
that
anything.
song.
She might have been
the video when she put them out.
Yeah. I mean,
what you said? I wrote a song too about when this man and we broke up. Yeah, when we broke up.
Oh my God.
It's called I Broke the Windows Out Your Car.
That was my breakup song for my ex.
That was me. Yeah.
My ex-husband. That was my breakup song.
That was me. You're welcome.
Now, Ursula, were you doing the acts or did you create the song?
Did you
There's a difference, right?
Yes.
There's a difference between the two now.
Yes.
Yes, both.
Yes.
See.
Oh no. You did it for Timo on them from Sisters last night. Fatima broke them windows out.
Don't tell me. Don't you tell me.
I don't know.
Back then you was a big U dog, huh? You was U dog.
Come on, man. You know. You already know. Now
Nika,
I will ride now.
Now, Nika, have you ever did any Jasmine Sullivan activities? Because I don't like to incriminate, but I'm just saying, no, okay, that's it.
She lying, y'all. She lying. I seen it on her face. I seen it on your face. I'm sorry. I read people, and I got this gift. I got this gift, and I can tell you exactly date and everything. I have like I'm a psychic. I can.
No,
follow me now.
I could read people. I could tell you what's gonna happen. I'm gonna tell you what you did. You want me to tell you?
Yes.
You're gonna be honest. You're gonna be honest, or because I know about Ursula and her deal, what she did. I know what Margaret did. I don't even know what you did, Ramon.
Okay, so I'm curious. What did I do?
I'm waiting.
You did something really, really bad. You did something really bad. Let me see. I'm gonna
Mama
try.
say,
no, she's not
No,
telling.
she's not.
Mama say, Mama side.
Yeah, he said call back later. So I gotta call y'all back.
They on COVID hours right now.
No, I in all honesty, I've never gotten that sort of revenge on a person. Though I was telling somebody this one day, and this is how petty I am. I wait until people least expect it. I kind of sit back in the trenches, and then when the opportunity presents itself, it's like, oh, okay. And I do like I'll do something really slick. Like if a person buys like, a bottle of wine, I'm going to hide their bottle of wine somewhere in the bathroom where they would never find it.
Oh,
so
wow.
the bottle of wine is gone. And when I say I'm going to hide it somewhere that they wouldn't even think about, like in the toilet, like pick up the the thing for the toilet, and I'm going to stick it.
You'll be fighting.
We've been watching Good Times.
Yeah.
that's how my mind works. It's like, I'm not going to do something that's going to cause you pain that you can, get over. I'm going to do something that's going to really
Make you think.
F with your mind.
Oh, wow.
Like,
You scared me right now.
You the one they talking about with that red spaghetti, huh? You one of them, huh?
Wait,
No.
Watch out for you.
No, but
baby, you want spaghetti tonight? No.
This is something that I did. I was in middle school when I did this. I will reveal this. So I have a cousin. I'm not even gonna say a name because I don't want this person to come back and kick my butt now. Like, so
Tell it all.
later. So my cousin thought he was Mr. Big and Bad, and he was making fun of me because, like, remember I told you I was bullied. So he became one of my bullies, and I'm thinking, this Negro, like, seriously, like, you my cousin, we family, and you gonna do this to me? And when I say he tormented me for probably I know it was a few weeks straight. Like, he sent me off the school bus, like, crying, y'all don't understand.
Wow.
So one day he was sitting in the seat. He was in the seat by himself. And he got up and he was in the middle. We were in the middle of the bus. He moved to the back of the bus for something. I forgot what he was talking to somebody, and he left his house keys in the seat. And now, mind you, this is probably about 2 or 3 months later. He left his house keys in the seat. So I took the house keys and put them in my pocket because I was like, oh, you're not careful with your keys. So I stuffed the house keys in my pocket. So I don't know what he thought he did with the house keys, but he went ahead and got off the bus. Guess who couldn't get in their house that day? Because I had the house keys.
All right, he know now. He already know.
It's
You
out
just
now.
told
You
him. He know.
So, so I think it was like the next day he got on the bus, and the bus driver was like, has anybody seen such and such's house keys? He left keys on the house. I didn't say a word. I think I carried them keys around for probably a good year.
Oh.
I carried, and by now I'm sure he's got a new house key or something like that.
He should be
And
grown
finally
in his
got to
own
the
house
point-
by
I
now.
never gave him the house key back. I never gave it back to him.
Wow.
I never gave it back to him. I think I ended up like my parents started a fire in the fireplace, and I threw him in like the fireplace when nobody was watching or something.
Oh, man.
But-
Okay, let me ask this question. What's your sign? Are you a Cancer?
Oh, dude, I'm an Aquarius.
Oh, the crazy Aquarius.
Crazy Aquarius.
Yeah, we don't.
When's your birthday?
We are cold and distant and rough and detached and aloof and like I
don't mess with us.
remember
That's it.
Yeah, I saw something on Instagram the other day, and it's like when different signs get their feelings hurt. And when it got to Aquarius, the guy was like, feelings? What feelings? And that's kind of how I am. But here's the problem with me. I am the true epitome of an Aquarius because I don't catch feelings and I don't attach myself to people very easily. But when I do, I fall really hard. And then that's when I get my heart.
Trouble.
Yeah.
What you said? Trouble.
Trouble.
True.
So did the person that you
true.
wrote that song about, you were saying that you wrote a song to somebody that you really cared a lot about. You wrote a song about that person. Did they know that you was writing that song about them?
Hell yeah, he texted me and cussed me out.
Oh
He cussed you out? Oh my goodness.
He sent me an email.
Uh-huh.
So the story is a little weird. So the person was separated.
Okay.
The person was married but was separated. And then the person decided that he kind of played this game of, I don't know what I want to do. I love you, but I feel like I need to be here. I don't know what I want to do. But when the rubber hit the road, he knew that he could not juggle two lives. And so he ultimately decided that this is where I need to be. My son is here. I need to stay home. You know, I need to be here. But when it wasn't even that it happened. It was the way that it happened for me. And because because it was almost as though he blindsided me with it. My thing is I get it. I understand you're in a tough situation. If you're gonna make a decision, then don't blindside me with the decision. But the way he handled it like a chump. And that's what it wasn't even the fact that he decided, that he needed to be at home making things work. I don't care about that. That's fine. Do you? But the way you made me feel in the process is what hurt me the most. And it left me, I can honestly say, I don't think I have ever felt that rejected in my life. And I have been through some things that left me feeling rejected, but that was a deep sense of rejection.
Oh, okay.
And so
can I ask a couple questions now, since I have the guy's voice? Okay, I gotta bring the guy's voice. What could that young man have did better to make that situation go a little bit smoother?
He hurt. He broke up with me over email.
Ooh. Oh, wow.
He broke up with me over email. And not only that, but he had a key to my apartment, and he mailed my key back to me instead of just meeting. I didn't mail my key to him to give it to him. He mailed it back to me. So to me, and the contents of the email, it was as though it wasn't him. It was like
she was on his shoulder as he was typing and say, "Look at here, I don't want you no more."
It wasn't even that. It was very. I can tell that he put a lot of thought into what he was trying to say. If I had printed this email out, I swear to y'all, it probably would have been 19 pages of just crap.
Oh, it was 19.
And it was so much stuff that I didn't even read the entire email. Like, it was just because it was enough for me to understand what was going on. And so it was, like I said, I have never felt that type of rejection in my entire life. And I was married and I was married to somebody for 10 years and divorced them and still never felt that type of rejection with somebody I was married to for that long. So, I put the song out. I wrote the song when it first happened, middle of last year. The producer, the guy who produced the song, and he's friends with him as well. And he was like, "Hey, we can't put the song out right now. I need you to get to a point where you're more, you're in a better headspace before we release this song," which I thought was probably some of the best advice I received from a producer. So, we agreed. I was like, you know what? More than 6 months from now is going to be Valentine's Day. And I think somebody else is going to be feeling like this on Valentine's Day. Yeah. Exactly how I'm feeling right now. Somebody else is going to be feeling like this on Valentine's Day.
You banking on some bad. Oh, you just banking it.
But I think what it is, most of the time, men don't understand is when women love, they love. They don't have conditions on their love. They love. And a lot of times when men don't take our love serious, it hurts even worse. And like I know you've heard when a woman scorned, you better watch out. That's true, because when we have did everything we thought to do was right by you, and then when you do us dirty, that's when it's like, okay, now it's my turn. So it's like you got to be careful how you handle a woman, because her heart is fragile. And it's fragile to the point where her thought is, oh, I gave you all of me, and then this is the thanks I got in return. You could have gave me a lot better. You could have came at me a lot better and been a lot more considerate than just doing me like you did me. And that's how she was feeling. It's like, you did me dirty.
So, Miss Margaret, I'm going to piggyback off of that. This is how I know, for me, I've grown, because the old me would have done something real stupid, like gone to flirt with his best friend.
Oh,
Like, and I mean, and honestly, like, you know, or I would have been like really, I would have bounced back and been like, oh, okay, you know what, that's fine. I'll flirt with your best friend, or I'll do something, you know, something stupid like that. Mm-hmm. But then it was like, this time it was like, I don't have a desire for a get back. I don't have, like, to me, the best revenge at this point is to live well. What's funny is that I released the song, and not only did he cuss me out, but his wife reached out to me, cussed me out too.
Oh,
she
wow.
knew the song. She ultimately knew.
She knew what the song was about. Wow. So tell, can you tell, because time is winding down. So can you tell people a little what you got going on, and where they can find you?
So, yeah, you can find me on Instagram. I don't do social media a lot. I'm not big on social media. I'm not Kanye, and y'all won't find me.
You gotta get on there for your music, though.
She said, watch out about Kanye, because she already, her and Kanye is over there together. Even though Kanye gonna do her like he gonna mail her key back to her later today.
I know. So, but yeah, y'all can find me on Instagram at Nika LaDean. And I have a TikTok that I never use, and that's at Nika LaDean. As far as what I've got coming up, I have another single coming out in a couple of weeks. The name of that single is Forehead Kisses. I'm really excited about that song. And I got a video coming out for that. And then the album, like I said, that's coming out. I had a projected release date, but I think I'm going to take some time. I actually had an addition to the album that I want to do. So I'm not even going to say a release date right now, because I might extend that. And then I'm actually working on album number 2 already.
Okay. That's good. So have you done any touring yet?
I have not. Okay. I went to, shout out to Cecily Bumbray. Like she's an independent artist here in DC. I went to one of her shows a couple weeks ago, and when I say it was funny, this is how like inspired I was. She was like, thank you all for coming. I'm going to be signing albums and doing an autograph signing. I like left before everybody else and came home and was just like writing, like, oh my God, like I've got to write. I've got to prepare. But she had me so ready to do a show. I don't have anything booked yet. I have really just been focusing on healing and just trying to get my life right. So
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everything will work out.
Oh yeah. Of course it will. Yeah, of course it will. Yeah,
So to sum up that is, fellas, go have that last conversation before you mail the keys off. Once you hand the keys off, but that's better. A platinum song won't be made after you do that.
Yeah. Wow, that's bogus. You said his wife called you and cussed you out too?
Well, no, she sent me a message on Instagram, but she was pissed. But and I can understand why, because the song is it's deep and emotional, and
is it on your page now?
Yes, it is. Okay. If you go to any music platform and you look up Nika LaDean, it's the letter E, the number 4, the letter L. Very heartfelt song. But again, like, I mean, I get it. I couldn't even be mad at her for reaching out, because, that at the end of the day, I get why she was feeling the way she was feeling. They felt as though I disrespected them. Mm-hmm. I felt as though I need to get how I'm feeling out.
Right.
So I will publicly say this: if they felt disrespected, then I apologize to the bottom of my heart. It has never been my intention to disrespect, but at the end of the day, I did have a few words to him. I'm not going to repeat those words right now.
Okay.
But ultimately, it's about moving on with your life and being able to grow through whatever it is, you know. I have happier songs coming. Energy is a happy song. Energy is not like E for L. E for L is a
E for L. Dang.
Yeah, E is the letter E, the number 4, the letter L. And shout out to Calvin Williams. Calvin Williams actually did the acoustics on that song. It's a synthesized song. It's got some synth in it, but the acoustic guitar that you hear is all raw. That is all acoustic guitar.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Okay, guys. So we want to thank you, Nika, for coming on our show today. We truly enjoyed your company.
Yes,
we
being so transparent.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, I wasn't expecting to come on here and talk about that. That's something that, you know, I wouldn't have even dispelled that.
That's okay.
But
sometimes our show make people do that.
Yeah, y'all don't invite me back. I might be telling y'all my social security number next week.
Talking about some 777. Oh, I told you I'm a psychic. I keep telling you this. Y'all don't want to cry while doing it. Look at Ursula over there. Kanye and drove her crazy. That's why she looking crazy.
Look, she over there itching. I seen some itching.
She's trying to throw my good. But yeah, we truly enjoyed your company today. I did put your Instagram page up there so people could follow you on Instagram. Even though you said you don't be on there that much, but
actually I do. Thanks to MJ. MJ made me get MJ, shout out to MJ Savina. Yeah. MJ made me get social media back. So I have an Instagram. I figured that was the lesser of the evils.
Yeah. So. Yeah, it is. It is. But you know what? I was just talking to someone about that Instagram. Instagram will drive you nuts though. So you have to be careful with Instagram. But as far as because of the fact that you're doing music and stuff, it's good to just post your music and keep it moving, you know. Don't look at other people's comments and stuff, really, because when you look at it, you start getting depressed by what you read sometimes.
Yeah, I've learned not to Google myself. So
yeah. I heard one of the celebrities talking and they were saying that he told his wife, he said, I told you to stop reading the comments. He said, because the comments will have you going crazy.
They will.
Absolutely right. You know, people will comment and say some of the meanest things to you on Instagram and sometimes even Facebook. You'll find some crazy stuff that people will say. Some people, and you know, on Facebook, the good thing about Facebook is that you can delete the comment. And on Instagram, you just have to just not even pay no attention to it. So, you know, but somebody else told me that when people comment badly about you on those things, you just ignore it and keep it going because it's not. All bad publicity or comments are not bad publicity, is what they said. All bad comments are not bad publicity.
Can I say
it might backfire because most of the time it might end up making people start checking you out because of your bad comment.
Right.
You wanted to say something? What you say?
Yes, I just noticed at the top of the screen it says colorectal cancer awareness month. Shout out to my mom. My mom is actually in the fight for her life. She has stage 4 colon cancer, stage 4 colorectal cancer. This month is colorectal cancer month, and I just want to urge everybody, get your colonoscopy. Just do it. Yeah. I gotta go. I have to get it. It's funny. I have to get it before I'm 40, so I'm kind of nearing, nudging that edge. Yeah. But I will definitely get it if it means, you know, saving my life.
Yeah,
I'm doing it.
Doing it. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching Inspirational Talks with Laura Simmons and Friends. We want to thank our guests today for coming on our show. We want to ask you guys to make sure that you follow her on Instagram and make sure you are following and subscribing to our YouTube channel, which is Inspirational Talks with Laura Simmons and Friends on YouTube. And on Facebook, it is Inspirational Talks with Laura Simmons. And on what else we got here? Everything is inspirational.
TikTok.
Oh yeah, TikTok is Inspirational Talk with Laura Simmons as well.
What is Ursula doing?
I don't know.
She's going Kanye crazy. She's going Kanye crazy.
This is what happens when you start dating Kanye West. And that's why Kim Kardashian got away from him. Because that's what he's doing over there with Ursula right now.
Stop picking stuff up.
Nika, I hope you enjoyed yourself on our show today.
I did.
It was very nice to meet you.
Yeah, we
Nice
truly
meeting
like
you.
to have fun.
Fellow Aquarius, hey.
Yes.
Yeah, we
Nice
just
meeting
truly
you.
like to have fun on our show. So we hope that you enjoyed yourself, and we hope that you come back when you release your newest music. We hope you come back and to talk about it, and when you get ready to do your tours, don't forget to stop by and see us.
I'll be there. Chicago, right?
Yeah,
Windy
Chicago.
City? All right, perfect.
Well,
That's
I'm
where
from
she is.
Chicago, right?
I'm in the A. I'm in A-Town.
Right.
Oh,
That's-
hey, I'm like, hey.
And look, and I travel, so DC, here I come. I'll see DC soon.
And we got South Carolina at the top.
Okay,
Yes.
sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds good. And wait, Ramon said you're in Chicago.
I'm in the shot right now.
Okay, and Miss
I'm
Margaret,
back and
you're
forth
in
from ATL.
South Carolina.
You're in South Carolina. Okay, so we got the dirty South. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So you guys, we're off the air. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Hush, Kanye.